Hello.
Hello. Sorry, my computer wasn't working.
Well, that's okay. We're a little early anyway. Come in.
Is Gurdeep on yet?
I haven't seen him yet. I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. You can go ahead and eat. Yeah. I haven't seen him yet, so hopefully he got my invite or whatever.
I hope so.
He's got 1 minute left. We'll have to start without him.
Perfect. So we're just supposed to talk about Delta, I assume?
I guess just the
Like
communication thing, I guess, that we wrote about. So
Okay. Awesome.
have you won any money in Vegas?
Of course not. Who does that?
That's true. I don't hear too many people coming back, winning a lot of money, but
Of course not. That would not be fun, right?
it may be.
So we gave up. So we're gonna go to see Carrot Top tonight.
Oh, okay. Great. What time is that?
That's at 8 this time. So I still have 4 hours.
Okay. Okay. That's awesome.
Very.
So how's your I'm sorry?
Oh, I just said very. I'm excited.
Oh, how's your volunteer stuff coming along?
It's coming along, I hope. I've just been in contact with my resource there, and I haven't done anything per se like with them yet, though.
Right.
So I'm definitely not as far along as you are.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, mine's pretty simple though, just yard work and nothing too involved. But I did a little bit today. It was very hot here
Did
today.
you?
Yeah,
Oh,
it wasn't
how
fun.
was it?
It was I don't know, it was in the 80s, I guess, but pretty miserable. I was weed
What
eating
did you
today.
have to do?
I just had to do some weed eating today and a little bit of mowing. So
It's not bad. I mean, it sucks because it was hot.
yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Gurdeep hadn't responded for a while. I guess he's busy. I mean, he said he was available at 7. So
I was about to say, yeah, I got the email that said he was available as well, so I don't know.
so when I send the invite, you just get an email basically, and is there a link?
Like I have the app, so it actually just like my phone rang basically.
Oh, okay.
So
The
it should,
Hang
yeah,
app. Is that right?
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if he has that, he should have got it like that, I would assume.
Okay. I wasn't sure how it worked. Yeah. So hopefully
I'm
it
nervous.
does.
I don't know what to
I
do with
mean,
that.
what's that?
I said I'm nervous. It makes me nervous to do it without him. I don't want him to.
Oh, I know.
But I mean,
He was on Hangouts with us before, so I don't know.
yeah. And I mean, we can definitely show that, So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me check my email real quick and see if
Okay.
he sent anything. Yeah, the last one I have says he's available at 7, but I don't see anything else.
Me too.
Maybe.
Here, let me see if I can. I think I wrote his cell phone number down. I'll see if I can text him.
Oh, okay. That'd be great.
If I did at least. Yeah, I did.
So I think I figured out how to download the MP. I don't know why the links I sent you wouldn't work. Maybe it was because I don't know if I had it private or public. I'm not sure.
I was about to say it could have been that, and I was also trying to open it from my phone, so that could have also been an issue as well on my end.
I don't know. I mean, it's the first time I've done this, so I'm probably
Totally
doing.
understandable.
Yeah.
I appreciate you looking all into it, though. And
No, no problem. Hopefully it works out for us.
at least we're attempting, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's a good effort at least.
Exactly. I don't know if I like click out of this, if it'll let me text on my phone or not. So 1 second.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can still hear you.
You can hear me. I don't see you, but I can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay, good.
Yeah. Are you calling him or texting him?
It won't let me call, so I'm texting him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just sent that, so hopefully he will respond.
Okay. Well, maybe we should just talk a little bit.
Get started without him.
Yeah, I mean, he
Yeah,
can join in or whatever. So,
totally. That's fine with me.
okay. So, yeah. So basically, I mean, I went back and looked at what we had talked about with the computer outage and stuff at Delta.
Mm-hmm.
I also read today that it cost them like $100 million or something like that.
Oh my goodness, I did not see that.
Yeah, let me.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was that much. That's crazy.
It says the August passenger revenue falls hurt by computer outage. They said it dropped about $100 million because of that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's
So
very scary.
pretty significant.
Absolutely.
So we basically talked about the way they communicated or didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It took them several hours. It was 2:30 when it happened. I think the first press release was like 5:45.
Right, yeah.
So it took them a while to. I don't know if they were just hoping things would be okay. I guess they probably were. So they waited as long as they could. It sounds like to to tell everybody.
Exactly.
Although what happened was that the mobile app and everything else was not giving the proper information.
Right, it wasn't in correspondence with any of their information.
Yeah. Plus their employees really didn't know what to tell everybody either. They were not informed as well.
Exactly. And that's what I was actually, I don't know if you read my section in our blog, but that's something I said as well, that my boss was actually scheduled to take a flight with Delta that morning, coincidentally. And he went to the airport and they didn't say anything. They were just like, oh, it's a delay. He was fine. And several hours later, he was still there. And they were like, oh, I'm not really sure. And so one person told him it was delayed. Another person told him it was canceled. So he was like, I don't know what to do. So he just came home and.
Right. Nobody knew. It sounds like.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I know in some of their articles, they were saying stuff about like reimbursing everyone, but they reimbursed him for his flight, but they also said that he had to pay $60 for like service fees and things such as that, which is crazy.
Right. That should be there should be no fees involved there, I wouldn't think. I mean, that's
exactly.
crazy.
So if they were doing that to, I don't know what his exact case was, but if they were doing that to a bunch of their customers, in the long run, they're going to be losing on more of them, I would imagine.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure, yeah, that hurts customer satisfaction for sure.
Exactly. And, oh, Gurdeep just texted me and asked how he joins the call.
Okay. He might have to go into the Hangout app, maybe, if he's got,
Right.
and there might be an invite there, like you said.
Exactly. There should be. I'm going to text him real fast. I think I just cleared my face from you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully he gets that.
Yeah. I would have sent that in email. I wasn't quite sure how that worked though, but hopefully.
Oh no, it worked fine for me. So I don't,
Okay.
unless he just doesn't have the app downloaded, but
Right.
it was
It
fine
could,
for me.
okay.
And then we also talked about the crisis management.
Yeah.
Um,
I think, obviously they need a little bit of work on. I mean, I've flown a lot of times. I mean, I've not really had a situation quite like that.
no,
But
me either.
I always feel, when you're stuck out and you don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't feel they communicate enough, I guess. Which which
Mm-hmm.
which coincidentally, I was looking at Delta's website, and they have something called a contingency plan for lengthy tarmac delays.
Interesting.
Yeah, and this was updated in May of 2015. And at the bottom, it talks about communication, and it talks about how the announcements. Let's see. I'm not sure what ACS is. When the aircraft is at the gate, once the doors close, announcements are made by the flight crew. And then it goes into talking about how often they occur, which is supposed to be every 30 minutes while the aircraft is delayed. And they're supposed to talk about why it's delayed and when it might take off. And it also says that the customer, they have to inform the customers of the ability of egress, which I guess is getting off the plane if the opportunity exists, beginning 30 minutes after the scheduled departure, and then every 30 minutes after that.
Wow.
So, yeah, I just came across that. I was looking for like press releases and stuff, but and then it says throughout the flight delay, communication between Delta Operation Customer Center and the flight crew will be continual. Both
Which
the
it wasn't.
both the OCC and the flight crew will monitor the general environment and mood of the customers at all times. And yeah, Delta will make decisions for the well-being of all customers aboard the affected flight. I just thought that was kind of interesting to see.
Very.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how many planes were stuck on the tarmac during this computer outage, but I'm sure there were plenty. So it'd be interesting to know if they followed that plan or not.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like best practices on how we can examine or explore that more.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. But that was pretty, yeah. I mean, it's only about a year old, it looks like. Well, it was updated. I don't know how far back they came out with that, but
Right.
a lot of times you can't even understand what they're saying on that intercom anyway in a plane.
No, not at all.
It's terrible.
Not at all.
They definitely need to do something about that. They need a better sound system on airplanes or something.
They really do. They really do.
Unless I've just been on old planes, I don't know which, but half the time I can't understand them. So, well,
I think I just tried to add him again. because he
Oh,
just sent me a message through Hangout and said testing, and I was like, I just received this, and he said he didn't receive anything from you, so I just tried to add him again. So hopefully,
so when you go to Hangout, you can see this call going on. Is that
yes.
okay? Okay.
Hmm.
We'll get the hang of it. This should work okay, hopefully.
I
Moving.
think it should. Yeah, it's definitely a learning process for everybody, but that's totally fine.
Yeah. I wonder if
Oh, there we go.
Um,
there he is.
there we go.
Hey.
All right. Got it.
So I'm not exactly sure what we're supposed to be doing here.
Well, we're just supposed to talk about our communication, what we wrote about with Delta Airlines. You know, just to catch you up, Michelle and I just talked about how the power outage, affected a lot of their communications, basically their mobile apps and their online website. Um,
Right.
and plus, they couldn't even talk to their own employees about what was going on. So a lot of people were in the dark and struggling to figure out what to do.
Hmm.
So, Gurdeep, can you see both of us? I guess I'm
I
assuming.
can. I'm not sure how to do it, but your face is big. But wait, nope, Michelle's big now. So
I think it's whoever talks is big because you two keep going back on mine as well. So awesome.
oh,
Right.
very cool.
Yeah, I told her I think I know how to download the MP4 when we're done, so I can just post that. I'm hoping.
Hmm. Yeah, I think if you just send it, because I think there's a link for all of us to submit it just in case, if you don't mind emailing that to us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how long. Hopefully,
Just in case.
it won't be too huge.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
If not, then we'll just tell her.
Yeah, yeah. We'll work it out.
Absolutely. So, Gurdeep, do you have anything?
Extras? That no, not yet. Not yet.
I was telling Michelle about a contingency plan that they have for people that get stuck on the tarmac for a long time. They're supposed to communicate every 30 minutes and tell you what's going on and what time you might leave and things like that. So we were talking about it'd be interesting to see when this computer outage happened, how often that, if they followed that plan or not. That even.
Yeah, that definitely would be something to
Look
nice to
into
know.
for it.
Yeah. We also talked about $100 million loss in revenue based on that computer outage.
Yeah, because I think they only had what, like 50 flights fly that day.
Yeah, they canceled over 2,000 of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Over like, I don't know if it was 2 or 3 days, maybe.
Yeah.
What was nice was the CEO came out and took total responsibility for everything, and
Yeah, he did post a big video or clip on that, I should say.
right.
See.
I mean, they talked about they spent $150 million on upgrades, but apparently they don't think they've upgraded the right things. So
Of course not. It's always something else.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the CEO, he totally took responsibility for it.
He
Yeah.
did. He did. And he did use a term like all hands on deck, which I thought was good, but very interesting since we did say like the employees had no sense of direction in a sense as to what to say to their customers because each employee was saying something different. So
Right. Yeah.
it's
So that
kind of, yeah. Go
was
ahead.
a
You're
good
fine.
thing. All right. Well, I don't know if we got really much more to add. I mean, I think
I was
we.
about to say, hello.
Are you still
I was
there?
going to say we covered the functionality of the computer outage. We covered the revenues and the lack of profitability and how much they actually lost, which is still incredible to me.
I know.
And then we talked about the customer satisfaction and the communication of not everyone being told the same things, and the lackability of all of their mobile apps and websites, and then the crisis management with their standard procedures. So, and that's pretty much what we covered in our blog. So I don't know if there's anything else.
Yeah, I think we've covered it enough. If not, she'll let us know, I'm sure.
I was going to say, yeah, I think this is it's
a good start.
Yeah, and if there's something else we need to do for the next one, I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go.
Right. This is kind of our practice, I guess, practice run. So.
Absolutely.
So I'm just thinking, I know at my last job we had big old generators. Did they not have generators at their server site or something?
Oh, they've got to have backups, but
yeah, I was about to say, I'm sure, but I don't know. That is a good point. I don't know how all of that went out, you know. Because it's not like the weather or anything was treacherous on that day or anything like that. So
something caught fire apparently, but I don't know what it was to bring everything.
Totally.
So
yeah, and only time will tell that, I'm sure. So
yeah.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for getting on, and like I said, I'll try to get the video. I'll send it to you guys, and you said we all have to post it, I think. Is that right?
I think there's a link for it for everyone, so I'm not sure if it. I mean, either way, if one person posts it, she knows that we're all three on it, so it shouldn't be a big deal if the links or the file is too big to send.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, guys, have a great night.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too. I'll see you guys next Monday. I won't be in class tomorrow, but.
Okay. Enjoy Carrot Top.
Thank you. Have a good night, guys.
All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.